Halloween season is over, but whatever, we got one more horror film to jump in for this scary movie season. That is Guillermo del Toro's new film, Frankenstein, with Oscar Isaac and Jacob Elordi. Let's dive in. What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to the Movie Dive. Today we're diving into the new Guillermo del Toro film, and that is Frankenstein. Before we dive in, please not forget to subscribe to the Movie Dive. Ring the little bell button down below to get notifications on the channel. I skipped the trailers for this one. I did want to check it out in theaters, never got the chance to. And I think the theater that was playing in my city was kind of far away. I heard mixed things about Frankenstein, and I feel mixed things about Guillermo del Toro. He's made amazing movies in the past, like Pan's Labyrinth, but Shape of Water is one I'm not totally a fan of, so he's kind of had a mixed bag with me. His most recent film, Pinocchio, I thought was actually quite good, and that came out around 2022. So now we land on Frankenstein. Of course, there's going to be a lot of hype around this movie because this is an IP that's been around for what, over 100 years? One of the most famous monsters of all time. Frankenstein has a runtime of 2 hours and 30 minutes. I'm not sure if this was one of those movies that I should have seen in theaters or not, because there's definitely a lot of moments in the new Frankenstein I found myself quite bored. Now, there's beautifulness going on screen. Of course, you expect that with Guillermo del Toro. The set pieces are immaculate. And another huge positive of the movie is all the performances are really good as well, and I think the standout is Jacob Elordi playing Frankenstein. I think it is his best performance to date. But the negatives of Guillermo del Toro's films in the past definitely showed up in Frankenstein. Some people are loving it because I feel like some people can get more into that world. I really enjoy what was going on with, again, all the elements and all the set pieces, and it all looked pretty fantastic and real. Now, what I did not really enjoy is kind of the story structure going back and forth. We did the typical starting out with the end and then saying, let me remember what happened, and it goes back to the beginning. There's a part in the third act of this movie where it kind of just follows Jacob Elordi's character as Frankenstein. I felt like he did a great job acting. It's just this whole part I was just not really in tune to. He didn't look as much like Frankenstein as the most classic Frankenstein. Now, you can't get mad at del Toro for changing things up. However, he looked, I could think, more like Prometheus. Yeah, that's kind of what I was seeing during these scenes, was Prometheus. The main theme, of course, of Frankenstein, it always has been, it always will be, most likely, is who is the real monster. But I feel like when they were really diving into those themes in this movie, I just didn't really feel the significance of it, and I just felt it to be kind of corny and cheesy. A lot of people might be watching it and really feel what they were going for. And I see that because there's a lot of good reviews on the movie Frankenstein. However, for some reason, it did not just resonate with me. There were definitely some actors in this movie. Mia Goth being one of them. She's good in it. She's good in everything. Of course, the second she sees Frankenstein's character, it's like she wants to jump on him immediately. We saw Charles Dance in this film. Of course, he's most famous for being a Lannister in Game of Thrones. You're not on trial for being a dwarf. And Christopher Waltz is in this film as well, basically being Christopher Waltz, but that's never a bad thing. The main parts is that there's really good violence in this movie. There's really good set pieces in this film. There's a lot of times where you're thinking to yourself, how did they actually film that? The lighting looks absolutely beautiful, and you can tell it was all done practically. But then there's other moments where CGI kind of gets mixed in with that, and it kind of throws you off quite a bit. And also the story and the script just was not up to par for me. I go ahead and give Frankenstein by Guillermo del Toro a 45 out of 100. A lot of people liked it a lot more than I did, and I do hear a lot of people liking it at the same levels I did. But as we all know, film is subjective, and in the end, I did get bored with this film. So please do not forget to subscribe to the Movie Dive. Please leave your comment and let me know how you thought about Frankenstein, and we'll see you next time.